in the 21's camp once again. How preparation's been so far for the games?
Absolutely fantastic. I've always said that the level of preparation allows you to have confidence going into any game, and that's exactly what it's given us. You know, I've spoken prior and certainly over the last few days around team belief and how we need to instill that and to recover some of that from some of our defeats and results. However, the celebration of glimpses of performance and the things that we've done really, really well on pitch, and again the examples through our training processes this week, have been really satisfying. So I can't be in a better place or a happier place with regards to the reconnection with our players. You know, that's always an enjoyable part of this role, is getting back to continuing those relationships and wanting to improve what we do. It's all about perfecting what we do. And the buy-in towards everything we're doing is at such a high level at the moment. So yeah, that's refreshing, because when you do suffer defeat, you always question that. You always question whether you want to revamp, whether you want to refreshen things. But sticking to our principles and having consistency and seeing the growth within players, which happens and develops at their clubs, has really put us in a much better place. So yeah, I couldn't be any more happier right now.
You mentioned there about players with their clubs. I suppose it helps as well, having players coming in, a lot of them having first team experience at the moment and playing regularly, which helps.
Yes, absolutely. And one of those particularly being Ari Ashfield. Ari Ashfield, as you know, coming through the development of Wrexham, and probably not having the opportunity through game exposure, but certainly being around that first team and you know, getting the exposure of the intensity of training has really helped him in recent years. Since his return from injury and having the opportunity to go out on loan at Cheltenham has allowed us to get closer eyes and to monitor him through performance. So we're delighted to bring Ari Ashfield off standby and into our group, and he's been exceptional. And one of the biggest things on day one, it was his birthday, so we were able to celebrate that with him. However, Freddie Azaka, his roommate, didn't know until later in the day that it actually was his birthday. But yeah, that was a nice touch, and it helps him feel welcome. It helps him integrate into the group a lot quicker. But I have just beaten him 5-0 in table tennis.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. In terms of Belarus, it took you one last time out. What do you hope that they've learned from that experience most?
What we've learned is what we've highlighted, the fact that there were moments in the game that we should have and could have capitalised on early in the game, which would have allowed us certainly to progress, and the game would have looked different. But it's easier said than done. We've shown those examples and they missed opportunities. And unfortunately, you know, showing the humility of the behaviours of players on pitch, their adherence to everything we're doing is exceptional. But what I sensed within that game, especially when we conceded our first goal, because we were under constant threat, they're a very physical and very direct team, there was always going to be those vulnerable moments, and to concede the first goal showed us that we were a scarred team. And a scarred team, even though I've come off the back of a victory, and an unbelievable victory against Austria, but during the campaign we've suffered at times, and it showed me that there was fear that we were going to concede again, which ultimately we went on to. So psychologically, there's been a lot of work over the last couple of days and a lot of discussions around how we repair that and how we put ourselves in a position, again linking to the team belief, is that one, we can capitalise on those moments when they arise, and we can be clinical to allow us to score. And by scoring goals, you win games. And ultimately, that's what we're working with. We can all lean towards the developmental side of youth football and the progression of players into our national team and the support of players growing throughout our campaign. But ultimately, we are in a campaign that's a competition, and the players drive that. That winning mentality in the group is exceptional. And irregardless where we sit in the table, what we've agreed with is false, because we've had huge success in terms of beating the team that's sitting on top of the table. We've got to take belief, we've got to take confidence from that. And we know throughout the performances in the campaign, there has to be hope. There has to be that glimmer of success. It's only a matter of time before it comes together, and we're able to celebrate that, hopefully off the back of a win. And you know, we've got an opportunity to do that. I've spoken about correction. I've spoken about not having an underdog mentality and not having a siege mentality. This is about correction mentality, putting things right. We've got an opportunity to repair right now against Belarus, and we're going to be more determined and more motivated than ever to try and put this right, because what it allows us to do is grow into game 2 and hopefully take that momentum to Denmark as well.
I was going to ask about Denmark. It's a quick turnaround there, and I suppose a score to settle after the defeat against them earlier, but going back to Vejle, where you had a good result against them in the previous campaign, I suppose it's replicating that, I suppose, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And again, it all links back to team belief. You know, that experience that we've had previously in the last campaign, where we had that 2-2 draw and took points from their own backyard, which has been unknown in 21's football before previously, you know, against top-seeded nations. We had that belief from having previous performances against Scotland and Colombia, and it's that momentum, like in any environment, that you take forward into those games. So this is why it's vitally important for us to, one, give ourselves a head start, getting things right in game 1 to allow us then that team belief going into the second game against Denmark.